On the road to reopening, working parents have been scrambling to find childcare for their children this fall and figuring out how to pay for it.
To help ease the burden, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy today announced major funding. CBS 2's Natalie Duddridge has more tonight from Metuchen.
If we had not had access to childcare, our family would have been faced with some tough choices.
Layli Khalifa is one of thousands of working parents in New Jersey facing a dilemma this fall. Do they stay home with their kids or go back to work? Governor Murphy doesn't want families to have to choose, so he announced a $250 million child care initiative.
As many families have discovered these past few months, child care has become a necessary part of our state's economic infrastructure.
Since March, nearly half of licensed child care centers in New Jersey have remained closed. That's nearly 4,000. The majority of the state's school districts have opted to start the year remotely, placing the burden on parents.
No matter how superhuman parents are, it's just incredibly challenging, if not impossible, to work from home and teach your kids during the day.
The Department of Human Services will oversee the funding. $20 million will top up existing full-time child care subsidies for working families making up to $45,000 per year. Families not eligible for that subsidy, but who make up to $75,000 per year, qualify for tuition assistance. $150 million was set aside for that. $50 million worth of grant funds will help child care centers afford to reopen, and those child care providers will get a subsidy grant of $75 per child per month.
Officials say they've seen an influx of women leaving the workforce in order to stay home and look after their kids, so they hope this funding gives them another option.
Either our main breadwinner would have had to stay home on unemployment to take care of our children, or I would have had to give up my job serving my community.
Now Khalifa and other parents who qualify can apply for those subsidies starting next week. In Metuchen, New Jersey, Natalie Duddridge, CBS 2 News.